Jessica. Do you have a big family?
Yes. But when I speak English about my family,
What happens?
I say, my brother has 30 years old.
Ah, a very common mistake.
Really? Other people say this too?
All the time. Listen carefully. Wrong. My brother has 30 years old. Correct. My brother is 30 years old.
Is, not has.
Today, we learn how to talk about your family in English.
Let's start.
I'm Mark.
And I'm Jessica. Welcome to Easy English with Kekemu.
Real English for daily life.
Simple English, not textbook English.
Today, we are learning how to talk about your family in English.
Quick question.
Do you have a big family or a small family?
Tell us in the comments.
So, Jessica, tell us about your family.
Okay. My family is not very big and not very small.
Who is in your family?
I have my mom, my dad, one older brother, and one younger sister.
That's a lovely family. Are you close?
Very close. We talk every day.
What are they like?
My mom is very kind. She loves cooking.
What about your dad?
My dad is funny and patient. He tells the same jokes every Christmas.
Every family has one funny person.
Yes, that's my dad.
And your brother?
My brother is older than me.
How old is he?
He is 32 years old.
Did you hear that? He is 32 years old, not he has 32 years.
For age, we say is, not has.
This is one of the most common mistakes. Now you know the correct way.
And my younger sister is 25. She is a teacher. I am very proud of her.
Beautiful family, Jessica.
Thank you. Now let's learn how you can talk about your family.
First, let's learn the basic family words.
Mother, or in casual English, mom.
Father, or in casual English, dad.
Brother, older brother, or younger brother.
Sister, older sister, or younger sister.
Husband or wife, your partner in marriage.
Son or daughter. These are your children.
Grandma and grandpa, or grandmother and grandfather.
And some extended family words.
Uncle, your father's or mother's brother.
Aunt, your father's or mother's sister.
Cousin, your uncle's or aunt's child.
Start with these words. They are the most useful.
You don't need to learn all family words today. These are enough.
Now, how do you talk about your family?
Use simple sentences, like this. I have one brother and one sister.
My brother's name is David.
My sister is older than me.
He is 30 years old.
Remember, for age, we say is, not has.
She is a teacher.
My parents live in Istanbul.
We are a close family.
Close means you have a good relationship. You talk a lot. You help each other.
I am the oldest, or I am the youngest.
Are you the oldest or youngest in your family? Tell us in the comments.
How do you describe people in your family?
Use simple describing words. In English, we call them adjectives.
Kind. This means good and caring.
Patient. This means calm, not angry.
Funny. This means makes you laugh.
Hardworking. This means works a lot.
Quiet. This means doesn't talk much.
Generous. This means likes to give and help.
Use two words to describe someone.
For example, my mom is kind and patient.
My dad is funny and hardworking.
Now try it for your family.
And how do you ask about someone's family?
Do you have any brothers or sisters?
How many people are in your family?
Are you close with your family?
Simple questions. Natural conversation.
Now let's hear a full family conversation.
Jessica, do you have any brothers or sisters?
Yes, I have one older brother and one younger sister.
Are you close?
Very close. We talk every week.
What does your brother do?
Wait, what does he do? This means, what is his job? He is an engineer. He is 32 years old.
And your sister?
She is a teacher. She is younger than me.
You have a lovely family.
Thank you. I am very lucky.
Short sentences. Simple words.
That's all you need. Now let's practice. Repeat after me. My family is not very big and not very small. I have one brother and one sister. My brother is 30 years old. She is older than me. My mom is kind and patient. We are a close family. I am the youngest in my family. What does your brother do? Excellent. Now you can talk about your family in English. That's family English. Simple words, warm feelings.
Remember, for age, we say is, not has.
My brother is 30 years old. Not, my brother has 30 years.
In the next lesson, we will learn more simple English for daily life.
Subscribe for more real English for daily life.
See you next time.
Bye!